fell. We had a big storm, even pulled like power lines down in front of my house. Storms can get crazy real quick here. So I was using my pole saw and she's like, of course you would. She's like, I can't wait till we have a show and I can tell everybody that you're out there working in the yard. And I'm like, I am, because if I'm not doing it, I got to pay someone. This opportunity from Sunjoe is crazy. That's the simplest way that I could put it. We have a little bit more than 550. Here's what you're getting. So I have the pole saw. You get that included. We call it our chainsaw, but it really acts as a pole saw. I love this little buffer right here. You just butt that up to whatever you're cutting and you're away from the blade. What you're also gonna get, look below, because it's a 4-in-1. So I'm gonna get my chainsaw. I'm gonna get my hedge trimmer. I'm also gonna get my leaf blower. Boy, can we benefit from that right now during this season. And then, hold on, fourth item is gonna be your grass trimmer that can also act as an edger. All 4 tools in one, no wires, don't have to plug in anywhere because it is cordless. It is powered by your Sunjoe battery. If you have Sunjoe, like I have a Sunjoe power washer, I have my pole saw, all the batteries work together, which is really, really nice. And we've sold well over 115,000 Sunjoe tools here at HSN since 2019. Free shipping and handling, and it's $80 off. And we actually give you an extra month to pay this off in a card you love shopping with. So instead of 3 months, 3 flex, 4 flex. 4 months to pay this off, $42 and some change to go ahead and get this home. 856-809 is the item number. Bobby Milliken is gonna join us from his home in Florida to show us the power of the Sunjoe. Hey, Bobby.
Good morning, Nicole. How are you?
I am good. I was just telling everyone I was just using my pole saw, my Sunjoe pole saw over the weekend, but they're getting 4 tools at this price.
Yeah, absolute amazing deal at an amazing price. And you know what? As you watch today's presentation, you may say, well, I only need like 2 of those or 3. Even if you only use 1, maybe 2, it's still worth its weight in gold. I'm going to start off with the saw. I love that you mentioned it's a pole saw because we give you the pole. What does that mean for you? It means it's going to give you extra length. It's going to give you that extension. Watch this. You hit a lever and look at that. You get about 10, 15 inches more of length. So now you can easily reach those places that you want to do. I'm going to start with the pole saw right here on the stick log and just show you. You're going to put the butt right up to the log or whatever it is that you're sawing, and then you're going to hit the trigger back here, and all the work is done at one end. And look at this. Come back here and take a look at me. All the controls are back here. So here's what I want you to notice. This is powered by battery. We're not plugging anything in. All my controls are back here. Meanwhile, the tool is a safe distance away from me right up here. Let's do another. How about a 2x4 here? Let's see if this will cut through that. I'm sure it will, no problem, just like butter. So those are the easy things. This is the cool part. I'm going to get some extension on the pole. You have an articulating head like this. Okay, now I'm going to go up here, up above me. I've got a crepe myrtle tree. So now I can go down and cut stuff that's way up here and bring it down. Just that easy. Did you see that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So that's 1 of 4. I'm going to do another one and then throw it back to you. So watch this. What you're going to do is you're going to flip this lever here, excuse me, pop this head off. They're interchangeable. So I'm done with the pole saw, right? So I'm going to set it there. Now I'm going to pull in my shrubber. So you just plop it in, hit the lever. Come with me over here. Walk with me, would you? Come on over here. I'm going to invite my cameraman to go here, and I'm going to walk around and show you how easy this is to use. Now, what I love about it is it's not just a handheld, so I'd have to be close, like right here. Now I can put my tool where I'm going to do the cutting, and I can be back away from it. And for this example, I don't need all this extension, so I'm going to close it up. This is right about just the perfect amount of distance. And then look at this. Now you've got your shrubber on the pole attachment, and you can easily, look how quickly and easily I'm getting through those.
Yeah. That's why Bobby wanted to work from home today, so he could do his yard work and work.
That's it. So I could do double duty. And I know you can't see how thick this is, but it gets through thick pieces. So this one, this is about 200. You might have this is 250 watts of power.
Yep.
All right. This is going to cut in both directions. So what's nice about that, it's dual rotating, back and forth reciprocating. So it's going to cut nice, clean cuts each and every time. Again, powered by our Sunjo battery. I know we have some available. You might have some there at studio or on
Yep.
.com. And this is going to cut over a 0.6-inch thickness or diameter. So that is a thick cut. And lastly on this one, it's an 18-inch blade. So it's nice and long. It's not too long like the 24s you might have seen. It's not too short like the handheld. It's that perfect amount. And I'm going to shut up for a second and throw it to you.
No, it's okay. I wanted to show the battery. Here's what I do before I ever get out my pole saw. And remember, you're getting that pole saw. We call it a chainsaw, but it's a pole because you have that control with it. That's why I bought it with confidence and absolutely use it. I want to show you, I always test my battery. There's a little bit of button that's right there. If you want an extra one, you can go ahead and pick it up. I know it says Snow Joe, but that's because the entire brand, I mean, Aqua Joe, Snow Joe, Sun Joe, they all work together. But if you need an extra battery, 691-888 is the item number. You're going to slide it on the bottom. It's going to click in. What I love about this is the safety feature. So here's the trigger. You hear nothing, right? There's a safety in place where I have to push this forward in order to get that leaf blower going, right? And that's one attachment that you're getting. Remember, I'm holding it here. There's a comfort grip, which I love using when I'm using it in the pole saw. But of course, for that blower, you can use it too, however you want, right? That's one tool. And then what Bobby was walking you through, and I'm telling you, if this tool wasn't so easy, if I didn't own it, I wouldn't be doing all this. Here's that lever that you're gonna push up. You'll push these buttons on top, and that's how you take your attachment off, which is really, really easy. So I wanted to show you that. You're gonna have confidence whenever you use this. You'll also love the idea that after, let's say, if you're just picking up a pole saw, right? And you're cutting the branches down, then you're like, oh, well, they're all scattered. Now I can get my leaf blower to kind of put them into a pile. Then you look at your shrubs, instead of hiring someone when they grow a little bit, you can use your hedge trimmer. And you have all that control. Your pole saw, by the way, anywhere from about 3 feet to 5 feet that you're able to extend it. So lifting that up, and it's lightweight, you're able to reach those higher places, those higher shrubs, those higher branches. Then don't forget, you also get your grass trimmer that also acts as an edger. So you're getting all 4 tools. It is $80 off. It is free shipping and handling. I still pay people to do my yard, but let me tell you, my yard still needs maintenance even when the landscaper isn't there. That's why I love having these tools. I feel empowered that my yard can look good every day, just not every few days because the landscaper just came. So I love having these tools. I love that you get all 4. 856-809 is the item number. Okay, I'm really interested to see the next one of that grass trimmer and that edger because I mean, really, it's like 5 tools, right, that you're getting.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a 5-in-1. And to your point about do-it-yourself, that's the thing that we bring you with Sunjo. We want to empower you, give you the right tool for the right job, give you that confidence where you don't have to call in a professional. We're making you the professional. You have to borrow a neighbor's tool, call your cousin, call your neighbor. You do it all yourself. And look how lightweight this is. I'm lifting this with 1 finger, and this is a power tool. Think about that. All 4 of these attachments, even with the pole and the battery, weigh less than 7 pounds. So can you do this? Yes, you can. What I've done now is I've attached the weed whacker, basically. It's on a spool. We give you a starter spool, okay? It's going to give you about 10 inches of area of a swath. So if you've got a small patch of grass, you're just going to go left and right or swing it around. And look at that. I have thick St. Augustine grass, and it's still moist. And look at that. It's still no problem for the Sunjo weed whacker. So that's that. Now what I'm going to do, this is super cool. Watch this. I'm going to move the head because it articulates. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to take it down to the ground. You still with me here?
Yeah.
Now, what I'm doing is I'm turning it into an edger. And this is how I maintain those perfect lines on my driveway, both left and right side, because I just go back and forth with my Sunjo edger, and I transform it from my trimmer into my edger. And now look at those nice lines. So that's the edger. We still got 1 more to go.
I know, we still have 1 more. And look, by the way, with all the grass that you got whenever you were edging, you got your blower now, right? You're not getting it. That's what's so great about this is your blower will get everything done after you're done cutting the grass and cutting the hedges.
So here's the blower attachment. I'm going to lock that in. Again, this angles or articulates wherever you want it. So maybe you just got done doing the grass like I did. Again, all your controls are right back here. You got that dry grass. You simply just blow it off your driveway. You're good to go. You got some dirt, some peat moss from planting. Look at that. It just blows right off. How about you got a workshop, or maybe you or your husband's into woodworking? You got some sawdust, just blow that stuff right off the driveway. And then last, you got some mulch or some leaves.
Wow.
Look at that. One more demo. Can I do one more before I throw it back to you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I love seeing it
All right.
at work.
I'm going to try and walk backwards, talk on national television, and demonstrate without falling down, all right? So here I go. I'm going to tilt this angle down. I'm going to use my lever to get all the extension on my pole, and I'm going to go up high. So what I want you to notice is I'm safe and sound down here on the ground. I'm not on a ladder. We don't want you on a ladder. Now take a look up here. Watch this. See if I have any leaves up here. Okay. I got a couple leaves. Couple leaves up there. Jimmy, where'd all my leaves go? I know I had leaves up there, but you see the point. They get up and high, and now you don't have to get up on a ladder to do it. You're able to accomplish all that stuff with your Sunjo 4, dare I say 5-in-1 tool.
It really is, because that grass trimmer, you turn it because it articulates, you're able to make it into that edge trimmer. And this is your setup, this is your tools. Think about the size of right now if you were, and the price, the cost of getting individual hedge trimmer, then the pole saw, then my leaf blower, then my grass trimmer. Oh, I also need the edger. It's all in one. I'm not hooked up to a cord. I am cordless, which, by the way, I always say test your battery, right? There's a little bit of a button before I get any work done. And depending on the job that you're doing, you could be anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes with that runtime, even up to 40 minutes. It all depends on the job that you're doing and the size of the job that you are completing. So there's your tester. You just plug it in. Plug in your battery, charge it, and then you are good to go. So we have only a little bit more than 500. It is free shipping and handling. It is $80 off. I want to speak to those who are on the fence. You're like, I'm a little intimidated. I was a little intimidated when I bought just my pole saw. And remember, it was maybe 20 bucks, maybe I'll say maybe even like 40 bucks less, and I just got the pole saw. I wish I had the trimmer. I wish I had the edger, because now I'm trying to do all that stuff by hand to kind of clean up around my flower bed. You have the hedge trimmer, you have the edger, you have the grass trimmer, you have the blower, all these things, $80 off at $169 and free shipping and handling. It couldn't be any easier. I love that telescopic pole that takes you anywhere from about 3 feet to 5 feet. I love that helper hand that you have. That's the blower. And remember, because whenever I was cutting different things, I had to go grab some other stuff. I had to go grab a rake because I didn't have a blower. You have the blower that's built in, but if you leave something behind, know that if you pull the trigger, nothing happens. That's intentional. You push this forward, it has to be a 2-step process. Now my blower's on. So when you're using the pole saw, when you're using the hedge trimmer, just know you have to push that forward. That is a safety feature that Sunjo has built in for you. 856-809 is the IM number. We'll go back out to Bobby to see it to work. You didn't think I'd get so passionate about tools, but I just, you feel empowered when you're able to do this. My husband's like, why, you're gonna go and cut that branch? It was a huge branch that fell in our yard a few days ago, because there's storms left and right in the Tampa Bay area. And he was like, you're gonna go cut it? I was like, well, who's gonna do it? I'm not gonna pay someone a couple of $100 and I can do it myself. I did it within seconds.
Yeah, and you get all these tools. And Nicole, how much time do we have left for me?
You have 90 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the bottom line. You are getting a quality tool from a quality name you can trust. We are Sunjo. We've been in the business a long time. We're celebrating our 5-year anniversary here with you at HSN. This is the pole saw, the shrubber, the weed whacker, and the blower. The saw is one of my favorites. You would think a saw is intimidating, but it's not. It's 8 inches long, which means you can cut a 7.5 in diameter. I'm going to do a quick demo right here to show you. Again, to your safety, all the controls are back here. You just let the saw do the work for you. It's not intimidating because it's so lightweight. It's so easy to use. And you're not up here with your hands. You're back here. And remember this, you don't have to worry about extension cords. You are cord free. You don't have to worry about going to get gas, or these are not gas tools. These are all powered from our Sunjo lithium-ion battery. 24 volt, no fade power, means you charge it up once, it's going to give you full power until it's done. Put it on the charger and recharge it. By the way, we give you the battery with your purchase. This by itself, Nicole, is a $50 value. So the same battery you use on the end of the pole for the saw, for the blower, for the trimmer, it's interchangeable. Whatever hedge you want to use, again,